Shimokuro vino vingi biroro mundu mandu.
So, hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Alman Bellboy02, and today I'm back with another video, which is a story time telling. But before I start telling you guys the story, if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, do all the cool stuff, and go watch my other videos, the videos that I already posted. And if you're not new here but haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe, because I've realized this, most of the people that watch my videos are not yet subscribed to my channel, which is pretty funny. Like, how do you watch my videos and not subscribe to my channel? Let me tell you guys the story about my first day of high school. I remember this day, as if it happened yesterday. Because I remember when I went to school using a cap. Although the school wasn't far from where I stayed, I used a cap. Like, guys, I stayed in Kaletera and the school was in Commercial. I know for some of you, that's a long distance, but to me it was nothing, man. But anyways, when I arrived at school, this other guy came in. He was gripping me as if he knew me or something. Then he was like, follow me. Yeah, he was like, come follow me and all those. So what I did is that I didn't resist when this guy. All I did is I followed the guy, because I thought the guy knew me. So I followed the guy, and then where the guy took me, he took me to the tuck shop. And when we were there, this guy called his friends. And when his friends came, his friends told me to push the wall. Like, imagine, how do you push a wall? He told me to push the tuck shop wall, which is something I didn't want to do, so I refused to push the wall. And when I refused to push the wall, his friend, one of his friends, slapped me really hard. He slapped me really hard, and then when he wanted to slap me the second time, he missed. But the first slap made me push the wall, because when I received the slap, guys, I knew that I had to push the wall. Whether I like it or not, I had to push this wall. So I pushed the wall because of the slap. Because of being slapped, I pushed the wall. Because, guys, the way this guy slapped me, it's like the slap came from a gorilla, guys. I don't know if it was a gorilla slap me or giant, but then that slap. And imagine if he slapped me the second time, I could be dead. Because if that guy slapped you, I don't think you can go to sleep and never wake up. That guy will slap you, so you go to sleep and never wake up. But anyways, I started pushing the wall. While I was pushing the wall, the HOD came, Mr. Van Meek. When Mr. Van Meek came, everybody ran. And I didn't run because I didn't know him, man. The whole school knew him, that he was a very strict person and all those stuff. But I didn't run because I didn't know him. So I started walking, going to class. Although I didn't know where the class was, I was just walking. So while I was walking, I didn't have school socks. I had white socks on, whereby school socks are grey. The fact that I didn't have the school socks, Mr. Pane called me. When he called me, he asked me, where are your school socks? And I said, nah, I'll buy my school socks on Friday, because it was a Tuesday. Guys, as I said, I remember this as if it happened yesterday. So I told him I will buy my school socks on Friday. And that day it was a Friday, and school had started last week. Last week Friday, that's when school started, and that day it was Tuesday. So what Mr. Van Meek did is that he didn't talk to me and everything. All he said is like, okay, he did talk to me, because he said I should take off my socks. I should take off the white socks plus the shoes and give him to him. So I took off the shoes and the socks. I gave them to Mr. Van Beek. Then he told me to go to class. Like, guys, go to class barefoot without shoes and socks. But then I thought maybe the guy was joking. So I did as if I'm going to class. And then when he walked away, I came out of school and I sat in front of the school. And when I sat in front of the school, I could see him going to his class. Because he's like, if you're outside, you can see his class. So I sat in front of the school there, and I saw him going to class. When I saw him going to class, I went to him, like, to go beg, man. Because, guys, I've been in front of the school outside for, I think, 30 minutes, right? If I'm not wrong, I think it was 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I've been there outside because I thought maybe he would come back or do something, but he didn't do anything. So this guy went to his class, and I followed him to his class. When I came to his class, I begged, and all he gave me the school socks, the school shoes, but not the socks. Then, which is not something bad, man, because I can go to school with, it's normal to me. So I received my school shoes, wore them, and I went to class. I was even lost when I went to class, but then I got help from one of the learners there, and I went to class. So next thing, it was break time. When break time came, something else happened again. What happened is that I had the $20 in my pocket, and I wanted to buy 4 chips and 2 ice. Where each was $1, guys. Like the chips were 4 chips were $4 and 2 ice were $2. Meaning that I will remain with a change of $14. So tough. I went to the tech shop to go buy. When I came to the tech shop, I give them money, and I received the items. I received the chips and ice, and I forgot to take the change. When I received this, like when I took the chips and the ice, the lady was still making change. So I took this and went. While I was walking, the lady calls me like, come get my change back. So as I was walking back to her to go get the change, what the lady did is that she didn't wait for me to reach her. All she did, she left the money on the counter. Like imagine leaving the money on the counter, and the tech shop was even overcrowded. She left the money on the counter. Then she started attending other customers. Then before I even reached the counter, this other boy, his name is Mark. I even remember his name. His name is Mark. We even became friends later with that boy. So Mark comes, he takes the money from the counter, and then he tried to escape me. Like when he took the money, he tried to escape. But luckily, I could see him, and I went to him. I went straight to him, and I told him I want my money back. And he was like, "What are you talking about? I don't have your money. I don't have what." And mind, guys, this guy was really short, man. And what I thought to myself is that I could handle him. So I told Mike to give my money while it's still early. And Mike was like, "Is this a threat or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm not threatening you. All I want is my money." But then before I did anything, Mark called his friends. He called four of his friends. And when his friends came, guys, mind, these guys they were scary, man. So when these guys came, they told me to go away. And just by looking at them, guys, I got scared. I won't lie, I got scared. And I didn't talk back or do anything. I just walked away from them, because I didn't want to get myself hurt and all those stuff. So I went away, and I went and sat in front of their office, start crying, because I was thinking maybe one of the teachers will stop and help me. But most of the teachers just walked by. Now the only teacher that stood near was Mr. Kambonge. If you are from Ella, you must know Mr. Kambonge. And I don't know if you don't know Mr. Kambonge in school at Ella. I don't know. But then Mr. Kambonge stood there, and he asked me what happened. Then I told him everything that happened. Then the way when I told Mr. Kambonge what happened, all he said, he told me, "Welcome to Ella." No, if that is how people are welcome at Ella Duplessis, I didn't know about that. But that is what he told me, and he walked away. And when he walked away, I still sat there, still crying. While I was crying, I think I cried and even stopped crying, man. But then I was still sitting there. Although I stopped crying, I was still sitting there. And while I was sitting there, after 15 or 20 minutes, I'm not sure, but let me say after 20 minutes, my neighbor, the guy that we stay in the same location, he was there at school. Mishamo, he was there at school because he wanted to come to school there. So he was there looking for a place. Then when he saw me, he called me, because he saw me first. And he called me. When he called me, he saw that he could see that I'm really sad, man. So he called me and asked me what happened, and I told him everything. I basically told him everything what happened, and after me telling him what happened, he told me to show him the guys that did this. So I showed him the guys. I even pointed at Mark, and when I pointed at Mark, Mushemo knew Mark. Like, I don't know how he knew Mark, but he knew Mark, and he told me let us go there. So we went to Mark, and when we came to Mark, Mushemo told Mark to give back my money, and Mark didn't even say a word. He went and go get the $10, came back. He didn't give the $10 to me. He gave the $10 to Mushemo. Mushemo gave it to me. Then I told Mushemo that there's still a $4 missing. And then Mushemo told Mark that where's the $4? And Mark was like, I don't have the $4. I'll get it tomorrow. And then Mushemo was like, go get it now. So Mark went back to his friends again, asked for another $10. Then he got the $10, came back, he gave us the $10, and then now he was waiting for us to give the other $6 back. But then Mushama told Mark that you won't get your $6 back because of what you did. So I get to keep that $20 and not Mark. Yeah, guys, I think that's the end of it. The next day, I didn't even want to go to school. But remember, guys, the next day I didn't want to go to school. Like, I was trying not to go. I was trying not to go to school. And that's not the only thing that happened. There's a lot that happened. But yeah, later on, after a few weeks and everything, things became normal, man. I got used to it, and I was no longer being bullied and all those stuff. Yeah, basically that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all the good stuff as usual, guys. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm out.